Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be answering all of your sound check questions in regard to the BTS tour. I'm going to do my best and literally go step by step about the whole process for sound check and VIP for BTS. Now, what I will not do is be repeating myself over 10,000 times because yeah, that's just not what I'm gonna do. So if you're new to my channel, hi, my name is Sheila and I filmed 2 other BTS videos where the first one, I talked about tips and tricks on how to get BTS concert tickets. I literally give you all of my tips and tricks, what I recommend you doing, how many computers to have, the queue, everything like that. I'll leave a link to that video down below. A lot of people actually said it's super helpful. And then I did another video where I talked about the ARMY membership pre-sale, the Ticketmaster pre-sale, and Ticketmaster general sale. So I'm gonna leave the links to both of those videos down below. And before you leave a comment with a question in regards to any of those stuff, please go to watch those videos, and then if I somehow didn't answer your question, you can go ahead and leave it in the comments below and I will answer your question. I have been spending literally 30 minutes to an hour every single day responding to every single comment, but if you leave a comment down below that is a question for something that I either answered in this video or any of those 2 other videos, I'm gonna reply back and say, hey girl, I actually answered that in this video or the other video. Like, I'll tell you the video that I answered it in, and I'll literally tell you to go watch it because I'm not gonna be repeating myself 10,000 times. Okay, so if you're new to my channel, please subscribe down below. It will help me out so much. I am so close to 3,000 subscribers, which honestly fills my heart with so much joy. That sounds so cheesy, but I love YouTube and I've been wanting to do YouTube for so long. I finally had the courage to do it this year, senior year of college, and I'm really happy with how it's going. And give this video a big thumbs up for me because the more thumbs up you guys give me my videos, that means you guys like them. So I will do additional BTS videos for you guys, like what to bring to a BTS concert, which I will be filming in the future for you guys. And in addition to that, of course, if you have any questions that I didn't answer in this video, feel free to leave it in the comments below for me. I will get back to you, I promise. Pinky promise, I will get back to you. It just might take me a little while, like a day or so. I will get back to everyone. I'm really good on that. I try to help out as many people as I can in regards to getting BTS concert tickets. Now, let's get started with this video. So first off, a lot of you guys have been asking me what's the difference between SOUNDCHECK and VIP. There is no difference. VIP packages, BTS VIP packages include a sound check. Normal tickets, just regular tickets are not VIP, do not include sound check. I've already mentioned about the prices and the variance difference for those in the video where I talked about how to get BTS concert tickets, which I will link down below, but I'm going to quickly go over it again. Basically, for the past year, I'm going to talk about the Speak Yourself tour. Everything in this information in this video will be from the information that I got from the Speak Yourself tour because the new tour has not started yet, so I don't know any information about SOUNDCHECK for the new tour. So I don't know if they're going to be changing any information. I'm going to be giving you all the information that I knew from the Speak Yourself tour, which is the tour last year. So last year, I went to Rose Bowl Day. I went to both Rose Bowl stage shows, but I had VIP tickets for Rose Bowl Day 2. What that meant was that my VIP ticket included a floor seat, like a very close floor seat, plus a sound check. So how do you know which ticket is sound check or VIP and which ticket is just a regular ticket? When you buy your ticket on Ticketmaster the day of the ticket, the seated tickets that are orange will be your VIP tickets, which will include a sound check. The regular seats are all blue. Now, keep this in mind, the VIP tickets will obviously cost more than the regular floor seats. They will sell regular floor seats. The VIP tickets, those are limited quantities. They will only have those for seats that are closer to the stage. It will be seats that are surrounding the stage. And I believe last year I paid $350 for my VIP ticket, while other floor seats I think cost around $300. So you're paying basically an additional $50. And no, a lot of you guys have been asking me, can you buy a regular ticket and then just let's say you buy a regular ticket in the back of floor, can you buy SOUNDCHECK off of someone else? No, you cannot transfer your SOUNDCHECK. Your SOUNDCHECK has to be included with your ticket. And yeah, just basically no, you can't do that. I'm gonna continue on talking about SOUNDCHECK and you will understand why. I've been getting a ton of comments and questions about the age you can be to go to SOUNDCHECK. So I'm just going to read to you directly from the email that they sent me for the Speak Yourself tour for Rose Bowl. So they said, if you are 12 years old or younger, you must be accompanied by an adult with a ticket to the show. That means the adult also needs to have a VIP ticket to the show, not just a regular floor ticket. The adult needs to have a VIP ticket. That means the adult's ticket will also include a sound check included into their ticket, and your ticket must also include a sound check in your ticket. And then they said if you are 13 to 15 years old, an adult must sign you in. I don't know what that means, but I think that means that when we line up to to check in, your parents must sign you in. And then if you are 16 years or older, you may sign in yourself with photo ID matching your ticket order. Oh, I remember, because we had to sign some waiver forms or whatever. I don't remember why or what we signed it for, but we signed some papers, and I think that's what they're saying, because if you're underage, you can't sign for yourself. So that is the questions about the age limit. That is literally what Big Hit sent out in an email, so I can't make exceptions. Don't ask like, oh, like, if my parents can't sign me off, but like they do FaceTime or something. Girl, I don't know. I'm 21. I'm just reading you the email what they said, because I've never been in that situation before. Now, after that, a lot of you guys are asking what happens in SoundCheck? Why should I buy it? Do you think it's worth it? I love SoundCheck, but that's just me. I love SoundCheck, and I love having the extra time with BTS. I don't get to see them often, so I like having the extra. SoundCheck is around 20 minutes, so you're basically paying an additional $50 for 20 minutes. 20 minutes, it's almost $2 a minute. It's worth it to me, might not be worth it to you, but I love it. And during SoundCheck, the boys are in no makeup. They're in very like PJ clothing, like very loose fitted clothes, like sweats and a t-shirt or a hoodie type of thing. And they rehearse some songs, so it's called SoundCheck. They don't talk to fans. They don't talk to fans, but they do rehearse a few songs. It's around like 3 to 4 songs, maybe 5. I think it's around 3 to 4. And they do say like, hello ARMY, I love you, all that stuff, but they don't like individually ask questions, like let ARMYs ask them questions or anything like that. And people ask me what time, so I'm gonna go step by step, okay? People ask me what time I got to the place, and do they have to camp for this? No, you do not have to camp for SoundCheck. Please do not be that person that camps for SoundCheck. SoundCheck itself is already a very, 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 very intimate setting. Like, there's very little people there, okay? Like, you don't have to camp. You will get in no matter what. And you don't even get to pick your spot. So it doesn't matter if you camp or not, because it's all randomized where you sit. So you do not have to camp. Please don't camp. You're just going to be tired if you camp. What time did I get to the venue? I was in Orange County at that time. I left here around like 6 o'clock or like 5:30. I don't remember the exact time in the morning. Picked up my little sister from LA, drove to Rose Bowl. I believe we got there around 7 o'clock, I want to say, or like 7:30. I don't think I got there any earlier than 6:30. I think the time I got there was around 7:30 to 7 o'clock was when I got to Rose Bowl, and that was extremely early. You do not have to. I did it just because I like being early. I like knowing what's going on, and it was my first ever sound check in the States. Do I recommend you going early? That's up to you. You're gonna get in regardless. You paid for sound check. You're gonna get a good seat regardless. So that's up to you. Please don't ask me to make life decisions for you. I hate when people ask me to do that, because like I can only give you advice on what I did, and then you should be able to, as a grown adult who's attending a concert, should be able to make your own decisions. So yeah, so I got there around 7:30. 7:30, I want to say 7. I waited for a long time, and what happens is, I'm trying to remember, I don't think any fans came to number us. No, they did. There was people going around with a Sharpie. They would write down everyone's number. It's an unofficial line. It's like an unofficial number, just so you know, like your place in line and stuff, what number you're at. So like fans would just write your numbers in a Sharpie. So I was like, I don't remember what number it was. I was a number. My sister was a number. It was in the hundreds. So I'm going to tell you guys the timing of my concert. So, by the way, Big Hit, if you have a sound check ticket, Big Hit, that week of your show, they will email you an email with all of the information you will need for sound check, including the time, where to line up, when check-in is, when does sound check start, and all the rules. Which, by the way, if you've never been to sound check, you cannot bring the boys any gifts at all, and you cannot film sound check. You may not touch your phone, you may not bring your camera, they will kick you out. Like, Big Hit South will personally come find you. Like, I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they have eyes everywhere in the stadium. They will see that you're filming and kick you out. Yes, I do know there has been a few fans that have gone away with it, but majority of fans, you will get kicked out, and it's not worth it. It's really not worth it. I don't know if you just get kicked out for sound check or kicked out of the entire show. It's really not worth it, girl. Like, just enjoy the moment. You're there with BTS in a very intimate setting. Just enjoy the moment. There's no need to record it to show your friends or show Twitter people. Just enjoy the fact that you're sitting there with BTS. I promise you, you will like love it way more that you don't get kicked out than get caught. You know, it's not worth getting caught. So, in my email, they said the date of my show, obviously, and then they said the venue, and then the check-in time. So the check-in time, I got there at 7:30, and there was already a line. But the check-in time is when staff, I don't remember if it was the venue staff or it was Big staff, but there was a staff, and our check-in time frame was 11:30 to 5 o'clock. But they also give you a location, by the way, so like, they will tell you where to line, the exact place to line up. But the sound check, when sound check starts, is actually at 4:30 to 4:50. So it's like a 20-minute sound check. And the public doors, it means doors for regular people who don't have sound check, opens at 5 o'clock, and the concert starts at 7. Now that means that the check-in time, even though it says 11:30 to 5, it's actually 11:30 to 3. They even said in the email, please don't show up any later than 3 o'clock. So 11:30 to 3 is a good time frame. And that is when they will actually be checking you in and checking your ID and giving you your physical ticket, your concert seated ticket, your ticket for the actual show where you will be sitting during the concert. But they will also be giving you all of your VIP perks, your soundcheck perks. You get like a lanyard, and like, that's it. I think you get a lanyard and they bring you into the show. And you line up, and then they bring you into the show around 4 o'clock. And the way it works is that they will keep the same exact line that has been forming all morning. They will keep the order, trust me. They split the line into two, like, they will not split you up like randomly. They will just go every other person. They will split the line into two because there's a left part of the stage and the right part of the stage, and then they just kind of fill up the seats that are closest to the stage. So everyone pretty much had a really good seat. So that's what I'm saying. You don't want to show up early if you don't want to. You can. I did. Take it as you will. And we got in, and BTS sang some songs, said hi to everyone. And then I'm trying to see if there was anything else that happened, but that was pretty much just them practicing their songs, honestly. They did, like, you know, like, sing in front of fans and stuff like that, but they weren't talking to you. It's like a normal show. There's engagements and stuff. It's like basically an additional 20 minutes of a very intimate performance with BTS. There's not a lot of fans there because it's a very small section that are VIP. And a lot of you guys asked me what happens if I don't have a driver's license, or I don't have an ID since I'm not driving, or I'm not an adult, like I'm underage. Well, you need a government-issued ID. Everyone has a government-issued ID. You might not have a driver's license, which is more convenient to bring to shows, but you do have a passport, a birth certificate. I just would recommend that. They will not accept photocopies, by the way. They want the real deal, like the real thing. I would just really recommend, if you do bring those stuff, please don't lose it. And also keep in mind, when they bring you into sound check is from 4:30 to 5. And after sound check is over, you may not leave the stadium because they checked your ticket, your physical ticket already. Like, they like scanned it, and you must stay in the stadium until the concert starts. So you may not leave. So if you need anything in your car, bring it with you into sound check. Whatever you need, bring it in, because they will not let you go out to your car and go back in because they already scanned your physical ticket. And now a lot of you guys ask me, well, is my seat for sound check going to be different than my seat for my actual concert? Yes, 100%. Because your seat that's assigned during sound check is completely randomized. It's where you are in line. They split the line into two and then just start filling the seats that are closest to the stage. They do not fill up the seats that are far away. They literally do the seats that are closest to the catwalk. They fill up all of those seats, and everyone gets a good seat. So I wouldn't be too stressed about it. Honestly, everyone gets a good seat in sound check. And I want to say that is all I really want to say that's all. If I missed anything, I don't think I did, but if I missed anything, you can leave in the comments down below for me. And obviously, I wanted to reiterate again, everything I gave you in this video, the tips and tricks in this video, were from the Speak Yourself Tour 2019. So obviously, for the Map of Soul Tour, things might be a little bit different, but since this was so requested and some of you guys are nervous about it, I'm going to make a video about it. But if any information changes about this, I'll make an updated video. It's not that big of a deal. I'll make an updated video for you guys. And also, give this video a big thumbs up if you want me to film a what to bring to a BTS concert video. And honestly, you guys, good luck on getting tickets. I know how stressed so many of you are. I'm literally so stressed still. I'm very stressed. Like, you guys think you're stressed? And imagine being the girl that has to tell all this information to you guys, and then what if I don't get tickets? Like, I'm literally so nervous. I need to get tickets because I want to see the boys. I'm freaking out. But I think we all get tickets, praying, hoping, fingers crossed. And honestly, again, I wanted to say a big thank you to everyone who watches the entire video, so you guys know everything. All the information I'm giving you guys means a lot to me. And I do know I put a few ads into my videos, but you know, your girl is trying to get coins to BTS, and like, I work hard in my videos. So I'm really grateful that everyone watches the whole video. Not everyone, but I'm grateful that some of you will watch the whole video to say thank you to me or support me for it. It really means a lot, and that's the reason why I continue to make more tips for you guys, even though I get quite a bit of hate from people in real life about this, because I'm sharing with you guys so many of the tips that a lot of us fans who have gone to multiple shows know, but we don't quite share it to people. I get quite a bit of hate on it, but it makes me really happy that people comment, tell me how much I've helped them, so I don't really care about it. But at least, please watch the ads so your girl can get some coins for BTS. I'm broke. Anyways, that is all. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Subscribe down below if you guys want more content. Give this video a big thumbs up for me, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye, guys.